This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, I have also updated my Anaconda. So let's try. Jupyter Notebook. You cannot define like that, madam. You cannot define 2y is equal to
No, sir. It's like I have written like this. I don't know. This error is coming. What does it mean? My
string
code.
object is not callable.
Yes, I have written a code x is equal to string a and y is equal to I'm Amata, and I was adding the both the string.
Give me a moment. I'll also
Yeah,
open.
yeah, sure.
Okay, tell me what you wrote. X is equal to something, some string you wrote, correct?
Yeah, x is equal to a and y is equal to I'm Amata. String both are string, and it's like z equal to a plus b. So I'm expecting output of a I'm Amata, but some string object is not callable issue is coming.
You are writing like this, correct?
Hmm.
And you are
Yes.
writing print of z, correct?
Hmm. Hmm.
It should come. Show me
Why?
what you are doing.
One second. Give me the share access. This I have written. This was my code.
Run that line. Only 24. Remove the print space after the print.
Space. Okay.
It wouldn't matter much. It should give the same error for you. Why it is giving same error?
Should I close Jupyter and open it? I don't know. It's
That's a
like,
better thing.
huh?
That's a better thing.
Yeah, because our code also I was executing and I was getting the same error. So, okay. Let me
See,
close
I've
and
shown you, no,
open
it shouldn't cause problems. String plus string is not a big thing.
it.
It should work.
Hmm.
Okay, let
Okay,
me
let me
share
close
screen.
and open it. By that
Yeah.
time, we'll continue with the course. Yeah.
Okay, right. I think we were at the point where we should not define keywords with some values. We cannot assign values to keywords. Okay, so something like this, you cannot do it. Okay, if I run also, it will throw error that and cannot be defined, if cannot be defined, else cannot be defined to something else. You can write like this, you can write like this, you cannot write like this. Okay, you if you do like this also, again this is an error. You cannot do like that, right? It's very straightforward over there. And then let's do something. think this I've shown. This I've shown. This also I've shown. This also I've shown. Print using multiple things. Okay, I think I should go to string directly now. Okay, we can do this now. If you recall, I told you that if you write a is equal to true and b is equal to false, if you print also, you will get the same result. But if you check the type of a, it will tell you it is a Boolean value. Okay, even if you say type of b, it will say it's a Boolean value. Okay, and if you recall, you have to remember this, and it's like from our school days we have been learning this. A and B will be true only if both are true. Okay, in AND operator, when both are true only it is true. If not, it is a false. Okay, for OR, if both are false only it is false. If not, it is a true condition. Okay, this will come handy when we will go to if conditions and we are going to check the data that is coming through. Okay, AND operator is true only when both are true. False operator is false only when OR operator is false only when both are false. Rest all conditions this is false, rest all conditions this is true. Okay, suppose I write A is equal to false, B is equal to false, A or B, what is the answer? Come on, tell me.
False.
Correct.
Yeah,
Suppose I write and
false only.
yes, suppose this is true and this is false. Now if I write or,
True.
correct. So for OR condition, only when it is both false, it is false. For AND, if it is both only true, then only it is true. If not, it doesn't work. Okay. Suppose for Boolean, if I pass any number, it is false when it is a zero. If not, it is a zero, it is always true. Remember this, it will come in help in future. Okay. When I write Boolean of any value other than zero, it will be true. For zero, it is false. Okay. Now let's see. Suppose I write C is equal to A and then I write Boolean of C. It is true. As I told you, anything other than that. Suppose I write, I don't define anything. I just keep an empty string and I run this. It is false. That means it is kind of a zero. Okay. Suppose I write here anything, it will become true. Right.
Anything other than zero is true.
Yes, empty also, empty
Mhm.
string also. If you see, if you keep empty, it will become false.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, right. Now, okay. I have already, okay, but let's cover. Suppose I write, I think I've shown this. Virat Kohli is equal to great ODI captain. This batsman, Smith, Test, Kane Williamson, captain. Suppose I write Sachin is equal to 1, Rahul is equal to 2. I define some variables here. I am defining some variables. I am executing this. If I check type of Sachin, even though it is 1, I have put in quotes. That's why it will come as a string. Okay. Suppose I check great batsman, it will be a string and it will going to display. And this is kind of repetitive. I only feel ODI batsman. If I overwrite this with this here, then my answer will be Sachin Tendulkar. Any variable, if you overwrite again in the code, it will overwrite with the recent to most value. So suppose I'm overwriting Virat Kohli here with Sachin Tendulkar and I go check my answer, it will be, come on, I did not run this line, sorry. It will be Sachin Tendulkar. Okay, always remember, don't use the same variable name again. Right. Let's go here. What is the answer of this? Can anyone guess?
Which one, sir?
This one, madam.
It will be like bracket will be 9 divided by 10.
Mm-hmm.
4 minus. It will be something error or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It's all numbers only, no, madam.
Yeah, but that BODMAS will be apply, right?
So
Bracket.
correct. First it is brackets only, right? Then division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. So if you check, the answer is 0.39,
Okay.
right? So always the preference is first whatever is there in brackets will be calculated, then division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. Okay. What is the symbol of this percentile is 11 percentile 3 means it is remainder. 11 divided by 3, remainder is 2. Okay. So when you write single forward slash, it is division, star is multiplication, percentile means remainder. Okay. Suppose I write 16 by 3, remainder is 1. Any questions here? Suppose I write 2 double star 2, this means this is 2 to the power of 2, 4, 10 to the power of 2. Okay. Percentile is remainder, single forward slash is division, double star is power. Clear? Okay.
Okay.
So now let's go to strings. It is a good thing. Suppose I write A is equal to Sachin Tendulkar. Okay. This is a string. That is what I have told. When you write anything in double quote or single quote, assign it to any variable. This is a string. Right? I put A and then I put dot after it. Okay. And I press tab. So you see there are a few functions that are being shown here. Okay. Why these functions are useful, how these are useful, you don't need to remember everything. Okay. Suppose I go and say, one second. Suppose I say a dot tab and then I say capitalize. You just need to put round brackets around it and then press shift tab. You can read through the doc string. Okay. This for any function within Python, there is something called as docstring. Okay, this docstring will help you understand what is that function going to do. So if you see here, written a capitalized version of the string, more specifically, the first character have the uppercase and rest all have the lowercase. Okay, so what will happen for Sachin Tendulkar is first letter will become capital, rest all will be lowercase. Okay, one second. Why? You're also facing something that it is getting stuck, or is it only me? Have you guys installed Anaconda and started to use this?
Yes.
Is it working fine for you, madam?
Sometimes it is stuck, and now when I have rerun the Jupyter, it's now
Okay.
getting the that value, that error. I'm not getting.
It is not getting stuck. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, now it worked. Something is wrong with the Jupyter notebook. Okay. Right. When I write capitalize and I go run this, You see, first letter has become capital. Sachin, S, first letter has become capital, right? Now, I'll tell you one thing. How to read this and how to retrieve data from a string. Okay, if I write A of 0, a string always will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even the space is counted, then T and so on. So if I run A of 0, come on. If I run A of 0 and execute this line, it will give me S. If I write A of 1, it will give me A. If I run A of 2, it will give me C. Oh, okay. So indexing. This way of calling is called as indexing. 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. I call it straight indexing. Suppose I want to retrieve the data from reverse. So for R, I should write -1. You see, R. If I write -2, it is A. Okay, the second last letter. So from starting, you should go from 0. From reverse, you should come from -1. Okay. Any questions? Any string. Okay. Suppose now I write Chennai captain is equal to Mahendra Singh Dhoni and I write city is equal to Chennai. If I want to check the length of Chennai captain, okay, if I write length, then it will go and count each and every letter here. Similar way, I've written length of some string, length of some string, length of some string. So if you run and see, for Mahindra it is 8 character, Singh it is 5, Dhoni is 5, so 13, 18. Why am I getting 2 extra here in the first print? I should get only 18, right? Why am I getting 20 here? I should have got 18 only. Any?
Space.
Correct. So even the space is getting counted here, right? Now, yes, you want to ask something?
Yes, sir. In the capitalization verb in the Sachin
Ah,
Tendulkar, it will going
ah,
to capitalize only the first letter means
yes.
T also should get capitalized. What if
No,
we have
no, no, no. If you read the doc string here, more specifically, makes the first character have uppercase and rest all should be lowercase.
okay, what if we have since it is a proper noun, what we have to make a T also capital? Do we need to write something a string value or something?
If you want full uppercase, upper. You want full lowercase, lower. And if you want some capital case will be there. Wait, capitalize will be there. That's it. You have three.
No, and what if I have to make the T capital? Can we
Direct method will not be there. When we
okay.
go to looping concept, you can modify everything. Camel case, yes. Here camel case will not be directly available. Only capitalize, upper, lower. Okay, right. So now if I write Chennai captain of -1, it will be the last letter. Okay. If I go and write Chennai captain of 19, it will go and count 19 character and give me the 19 character. Okay. So for this I, it is I and then -1 is I. Okay. Suppose now I write Chennai captain of 0. What is the answer? Chennai captain is this string.
Zero means C only it will give.
No, madam, this is my string.
Okay, Chennai Captain Joe Mayan Singh Dhoni. M.
Correct. Now, if I write city of 0, my city here is Chennai. Okay, city of 0 is C, right? Similar way, now you have understood -1 is from reverse and -3 means -1, -2, -3. Okay, city of -1 means -1, I, nothing great here. Suppose now I write Chennai captain of 0 to 9. Then it will go and count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, if I run this now, okay, so this means start to stop, this last element is exclude. So it will go from 0 to 8. Okay, 0 to 8. Suppose I write now 15. What would be the answer?
14, 0 to 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mayan Singh Dhoni means still 14 it will going to count.
Mm.
Okay,
Zero to dot.
suppose let me choose one more function, one more method. In my city, what am I holding? In my city, if I print city, it is holding Chennai. If I write ends with, what does ends with do? If I run this shift tab, then returns true if ends with a specific suffix, false otherwise. So I am writing ends with O. Is O existing in this? No. If I run this, false. If I say I, it will give me a true. Okay. I'm making you get used to functions. That's it. Why I have used ends with is nothing new. Just there is a function, how to read it, how to use it, I'm showing. Okay. So now the same thing, her question. She asked me this question before only. Suppose my Chennai captain, everything was in capital case. If I write lower, okay, everything will be lowercase. Upper, lower. These two are the functions for that. Okay, length means how big is your string. Okay. Suppose I write a is equal to 1. I want to modify this to a string. Okay, if I go and check print of type of a, okay, if I run this line, what is it? It's an integer, no? Suppose now I write str of 1. Will it be integer or a string now? If I run this, it will become a string because I have typecasted my integer to be a string. Okay, why typecast means it will come useful again when we go to the later point. Okay, all right.
So, sir, it's like when we will write str and even inverted comma, both will going to behave same.
Okay, good question. So this here I am defining this as a string directly. Here not I am not doing anything, madam. But here I am typecasting my integer with some string. Okay, so my integer will get converted to string. Here this is a string directly. Okay, but for you,
Yes.
genuine that you asked me, okay, because I've written codes, this is a string only. Why are you writing str extra? Correct. But this I was converting a number to a string. Here it is a string only. Okay,
Okay.
right. Suppose now Chennai captain city. I want to make some print. I want to display something. Chennai captain plays for so and so city and is the captain of team. Okay. Suppose who is my Chennai captain? I have written Mahendra Singh Dhoni in this and city is Chennai, right? So if I print this now, Length of Chennai captain is 20. We have already seen that. Now, if you see, this is a variable. This is a string. This is a variable. This is a string. Okay. Now, Chennai captain has been passed down to this guy. So here, I am going to modify this variable. Okay. If you guys don't watch cricket, don't blame me. Okay. He's the new Chennai captain. Now, if I play the string now, you see. So whichever is variable, I have defined it in a variable and place for this is a string. City, obviously it is Chennai, and then he is the captain of the team. Any questions in this? So you can mix and match variables with strings and get the result. But if everything is a string here, that's why I did not face any problem. But if you try to add integer with a string, it will throw error. Any questions in 121? No? No? Right. If you recall, what if I want to store multi-line data? I've shown you this three quotes. So this I've copied from Wikipedia and I've kept it in three quotes. Okay, and I'm storing it into a variable called test. Okay, if you see this three quotes, this data, I'm storing it into single variable called test. If I run this line now, type of test, obviously everything is a string here. I've stored it in quotes also, that too. If I run this line now, it is a string. Okay, now how big is this string? How will you know? Can I use length on it?
Yes, and test set.
It is 763 characters long. Okay, similar way, now if I want to replace this Dhoni with something XYZ, okay, how I can find and replace that? Okay, this is my string. Test is holding a value. If I print a test, you see, I am having the entire text here. Okay, I want to replace Dhoni with some XYZ here. Here the problem is Dhoni is not in full uppercase or full lowercase. Okay, if I don't know that how Dhoni is displayed, if I go and write the test dot replace of Dhoni with XYZ, okay, still Dhoni is existing. Okay, then what if I go test dot lower of replace of, okay, first I am converting my entire text into lowercase. Then I am using replace method on top of it. I am choosing for Dhoni and replacing with XYZ. If I run this line now, you see, Dhoni is replaced with XYZ. Or the same thing, you can go and do upper replace Dhoni. Any questions in 133 and 135? Tell me. Okay. I have written some statement. I'm getting bored. I want to go watch movie, but I cannot go to theater because of present conditions. Okay, I'm storing it into some variable called random statement. I execute this line. Here I am having a semicolon. I want to split. These are all methods within a string. I'm showing you one after the other method. So why we will get to know when we start to use the data and functions and we write multiple functions on our own. But getting to know how to use is important. Okay. So random statement dot split separator is equal to semicolon. Okay. If I run this line now, you see this statement got divided into two statements here. One here and the other one after semicolon because of present conditions. And the data is split into two different things as comma. Okay, and it is getting stored in square brackets. What is the square brackets? Why it is getting stored in square brackets? We will learn. Okay, that is called as a list. But here I've used a split and I've said separate by semicolon. Okay,
So, sir, by default, it will assume that it has to separate by comma only,
okay,
not
good
full
question.
stop. Or
First separator in default, what is it? The separator used to split the string when set to none will separate based on any white space character and will discard the empty strings for the result. Suppose I don't mention any separator, I'll make some random. Okay, statement 1, today is a Monday and it is 17th of March 2025. Okay, now I will execute this line. I'll go add a new line and then I'll say statement dot split. Okay, I won't write any separator. Statement 1. Okay, if I run this line now. Okay, so if I don't mention any separator, when I just apply split, it'll split for every space. That is what is written in docstring also. Will split on any white space character. Okay, suppose now I had a comma here. I'll say SCP is equal to comma. Now see, if I run this line, if I run this line, come on. Yeah, it is splitting into two different strings. Any questions here? This is one string, this is one string. Understood?
yes,
Okay. Replace, you have already seen the Dhoni example, but if still I had a string where I wanted to replace A is equal to 1 ABC, 2 ABC, 3 ABC, 4 ABC. If I want to replace ABC with capital ABC, A dot of replace small ABC with capital ABC. Execute this line. Clear? Okay. Now this is my string. I am sometime back I told you, okay, something like this A of 0 to 3. Okay, start. This is start index, stop index. If I run this line now, 1 A B. I told you 0, 1, 2, 3. Third is exclusive element. That means it will not take the third one. So 0, 1, 2. My answer is 1AB. Any questions here? No. Suppose if I take until 6, I run this line. So it will go from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is exclusive element. So it will not give me 6 element. So now answer is 1A, B, C, 2A. Now I have something called a step. So when you climb the stairs, you climb one at a time, you will go one above. If you climb two at a time, so what it will become is, it will go from 1 to B, B to 2, and I don't have anything else after that. So if you see, my answer will be, so let me write it in new line. Okay, two steps at a time. 1, B, 2. This is start, stop, start, stop, step. Anyone did not understand?
So, sir, in this one means it will going start stop. If a start stop, then it should count from a start till the end.
Hmm.
But since you have mentioned the step also, it will going to count till in two steps.
Two steps at a time. 1, B, 2. Okay. Suppose I increase it to 8. Okay. 1 ABC, 2 ABC. Right. I'm having 0 to 8 to 2. So what it will become? 1B, 2B. You see? 1B, 2B. Any questions?
And-
Okay. So suppose now no one is asking me a question. Can you tell me what is the answer for all these three? I'm writing sub is equal to A. My A is this one. 1 ABC, 2 ABC, 3 ABC, 4 ABC. A is 1 to 6, 3 steps at a time. I have intentionally written Rahul Dravid as a variable name. A 1 to 10, 1 step at a time. Sachin Tendulkar, A 1 to 10, 2 step at a time. Can you tell me what is the answer for this one? All three, Sub, Rahul Dravid and Sachin. It's okay, all of you can try. Just tell me for Sub. Sub means 1 to 6, 3 steps at a time.
1B? No,
Mm-hmm.
1C. 1C, I think, for the first one, sub.
Okay,
Rahul Dravid,
you are saying
1A.
answer is 1C for this one. Okay.
Yeah. And 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 is what's it? Round 1, 1, 10, 1,
Dravid is very straightforward, only 1 step at a time
1,
and 1 to 10. You can count from 0 to
0, 1,
9 here.
1. Yeah.
So it will go
1A.
from 1 to
No?
10. 1 to 10.
1 to
0,
10. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So
Yes.
answer will be until here for Dravid. And only one step, no? So it won't jump. So for Sachin, you have written 1 to 10
Okay.
only, but 2 steps at a time.
2 steps.
1B,
1B.
2B, 3B. Okay, we'll run this.
1B, 1, 2. A 2 times?
Why?
A 1. Okay. 6. 0, 1,
I
2.
did not consider 0 index only here. I started from 1 index, which is A.
Okay.
Okay, so your answer should be
1,
A
2, 3.
to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it came until here, 1 to 6. Correct? but 6 is exclusive element, so your answer will be A, B, C to A. 3 steps at a time. A to 2, A2. Okay, understood? No?
No, we need to do this in our Jupyter because we are
Then
not.
only you will understand. Correct.
Yeah.
So remember one thing. First index is always 0. Second index is 1. When you write like this 1 to 6, it is first index position to sixth index position, which is exclusive. So 1 to 5 the answer. So here 1 to 10 means A to here. Okay, I'm jumping one step at a time, so everything will be displayed for a Rahul Dravid. But for Sachin Tendulkar, I'm jumping 2 steps at a time. So A, C, A, C, A. Okay, try it out on your Jupyter. If you don't understand, then just come back and ask me. 0, -1. First position is always 0, last position is -1. Clear? Right.
Yes.
This is assignment. I've been telling from day one. Like when you write a variable name is equal to something and only single is equal to, this is assignment. When you write double is equal to, this is testing. Okay. And as I already told you that either you can write double is equal to, or you can use is operator in between. Okay. So my city is London. I am copying city into a variable again D. Okay, city I am again copying into a variable D. So my D will also hold a London only. Okay, if I write city double is equal to D, the answer is true. Even city is D, even this for this also answer is true. Okay, the new thing is I'm copying a variable again into the same variable. New variable name D. Okay, there is something called as shallow copy, deep copy. We will get to do that later point in time. When you want to copy a variable into something new directly, you just can write some new variable name is equal to the variable name. It will directly copy whatever is there in this variable to the other variable. Okay, right. This is for testing purpose. Some student might have asked. Okay. The other keyword list which I was showing the PDF on the other day, what are the keyword list which we cannot use to define a variable? You can write. What is this import? We will learn. But for now, import keyword, keyword.keyword list. These are all the keywords where we cannot use to define as a variable name. You cannot write false is equal to true is equal to assert is equal to lambda is equal to. You cannot write all of this. Okay. Then until now I've shown you only a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, something like that. But can you define variables like this? When the value is same across all the three variables, a is equal to b is equal to c is equal to 10. And can we define x comma y comma z comma r is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40? Can you guess? Will it work or not? These two? Guess it?
It
Tell
will
me,
work.
Shruti.
It will work. I think so.
Okay,
No.
it
No.
will work.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
define like this. But what if I make a small change here? Now I added 50 here extra. Will it work?
No, because we have only four variables in the beginning,
Correct.
right? Why we
So on the left hand side, I am having 4 variables, and on the right hand side, I am defining 5 values.
five, yeah.
So the list is exceeded the limit. So if I run this now, this one will throw an error. So you see, this is still running and it will throw an error. Too many values to unpack. So you cannot define like this. So left hand side, same variables, right hand side, same values should be there, then it will work. This one is straightforward. A is equal to B is equal to C is equal to 10. Nothing great here. This is default. Okay. So I have to work on list. Okay, I have 10 minutes. Let me define list for you. Okay, What is a list? Until now, we have seen string. I have just written on the right hand side double quote or single quote some value or a paragraph, and then I was talking about a string. That was a data type. In Python, we have multiple data structures. Okay, to handle different things. So whenever I write something within square brackets, separate by comma, it can be an integer, it can be a float, it can be a string, whatever it might be. Square bracket, comma, it is a list. So if you see, I'm defining few cars, BMW, Honda, Audi. I'm storing it into a variable name called cars. But how am I defining? Square brackets, comma. If I print my cars here, you see, it is coming as same, whatever I have defined. But if I want to check my type of cars, type and print, it will tell me it is a list. Okay. You want to store multiple things at a single time. Suppose I write L is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everything separated by comma, stored within square brackets. L. You write your name also on the variable name, it doesn't matter, but I'm writing L as here. Okay. I go say type of L. It's a list. Okay. Similar way for a string I did. I wanted to know the length of it. Len of my cars, or the length of L, which I defined just now. This one, length of cars and length of L. It will tell me the length of it. 3 cars here, 10 numbers here. Okay. Then suppose I write some R is equal to 1 comma 1.5 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4.5 or 6.1, something like that. Square brackets separated by comma, store it at some variable name. I run this line. I say type of R. This is a list only. Okay. If I say length of R, okay, 6. Or you can go and write x is equal to 1 comma 1.5 comma such in. Okay, why did I put a string here? Okay, integer, floating point number, string, and I can write a boolean also here, true. Okay, my x is mix of all variables, all data types. If I check my type of x, understood from 193 until 209. Any questions?
So the difference is square brackets.
As of now, I did not teach you anything else. So the difference right now is store. If you want to store multiple numbers or multiple data types into a single packet, you
Mm.
call it a packet, then using a square bracket separated by comma is
Mm.
called as a list.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Now, same like a string only for here also, it will start from 0 index 1, 2, 3. If I write x of 0, my answer is going to be 1. Okay. If I write x of 1, my answer is going to be 1.5. If I write x of 2, my answer is Sachin. If I write x of 3, answer is true. Okay. If I write in the reverse way, x of minus 1, answer is true. If I write x of minus 3, it should be 1.5. So straight indexing will start from 0, follow on, and then reverse indexing is always -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay, it's same like a string. Indexing is nothing different in a list. Clear? Okay, I have to teach you the methods within list. I'll start tomorrow. But if any questions, you can ask me. You have 2-3 minutes. Anyone has got a problem installing Anaconda? No? That's good in that case. Have you guys downloaded this from the drive? Whoever has paid the fees, they should have already have the access for this drive and this notebook. Have you guys downloaded that?
Yes.
Okay. Were you able to open and work, madam?
Okay. Where is that, sir? I don't know.
Okay. For you, you're in new batch, no, madam. They will give you a drive actually.
Okay.
They should
Okay.
create a final group for your new batch and they will give you a drive.
Okay.
I think that is pending from them. I think Archana was the one, no? Archana, were you able to open this one?
Yeah, I was able to open.
Okay. 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 Then we will meet tomorrow. We will discuss more on list and learn the methods under list. And we will learn tuple also tomorrow. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining.
Thank
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Abhishek.
Bye.
Thank you.